Welcome back, everyone. I am Robbie.
I'm Jye.
And I'm Liam.
And we are concluding our countdown to Fallen Kingdom. We've done the original trilogy, and we're now up to the first film in this new trilogy, Jurassic World. The park is open.
Every time we've unveiled a new attraction, attendance has spiked.
That was awesome!
Corporate felt genetic modification would up the wow factor.
They're dinosaurs. Wow enough.
She was designed to be bigger than the T-Rex.
What happened to the sibling?
She ate it. We have an asset out of containment.
Jurassic World was directed by Colin Trevorrow and it stars Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Vincent D'Onofrio, and BD Wong also returns from the original Jurassic Park.
Yep.
And there's a lot of other actors, but I'm not going to name them all.
Yeah, this is a sequel / kind of reboot of Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. Like you said, the park is open in this one, as we've all wanted to see for years. And as always with dinosaurs, stuff goes wrong.
Yeah. Why do they keep trying? Well, because it's entertaining.
And everyone loves dinosaurs.
Exactly.
What do you think of this new Jurassic World trilogy?
It's alright. You know, it's what it is.
End review.
I
That's it.
I can't keep a straight face doing that. I love it. It's great. Everything I want it to be.
Better than the
Jye?
first film?
No.
Yeah,
Nothing will ever top the first one.
I like Jurassic World a lot. I think it's really good. I don't think it's as good as the first one. I do, however, think it's better than 2 and 3.
Yes. It's just, yeah.
Liam?
Well, guys, it's okay. I don't like it. But bear in mind, I used to really not like this film. But it was after a rewatch recently that I have found some sort of appreciation for it. But even then, I can't get behind it. I don't like it. I don't like the characters. I don't like the I don't know. It's just
Alright, so let's just cut there. You're gone.
well, rip. All right, that's fine.
No, is it there's just, it's the plot, it's everything? Like, there's nothing that redeems it for you?
Look, the thing is with this film is that I don't think anything is actually bad. I just don't think that anything is actually good. I think the plot is something we've seen before in a new location, which could have been really exciting with the the fact that the park is open, but I feel like they don't really go to the full extent that they could have gone with it.
Right.
There's only one scene where you actually see just tourists getting attacked by dinosaurs, and I know it sounds cynical, but I wanted more, but
sadistic, that.
yeah, little
Give
bit.
me more blood.
But I don't know. I feel like the magic is sort of worn out for me by this point, and that's me. I know that I'm actually in the minority with this because a lot of people either really love it, example Rob, but then there are people that absolutely hate it, and I'm just sort of in the middle. I don't really care for it,
Okay.
but that's just me. I do think it's better than The Lost World though. I wasn't here for the review for The Lost World, but oh man, I despise that film. I despise it. I'm sorry, but it's not good. But I think it's sort of around the same as Jurassic Park 3, where I just don't really care.
Okay.
Oh no.
Alright, so
yeah.
to counterbalance that, why do you love it so much? I feel like I'm the mediator right here.
I know.
Why do you love this so much?
Well, Jye.
Yes? I'm Andrew Denton now. Call me Andrew.
Before we continue, we'll just say spoilers going forward. The movie's been out for 3 years now, so if you haven't seen it, we'll get around to it because the new one's coming out in 2 days' time.
Yes.
3 days. 2 days.
2 days for us.
Yes. So yeah. Okay. So this one.
Lost for words.
Yeah, there's so much in it that I love. I'm trying to think where to start off with. Okay, well, obviously seeing the park open is a childhood dream ever since I saw the first Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Which never really has the open park. You see the tour jeep for a sec for a sequence and that's it.
Yep.
Seeing it open was incredible. I thought the music was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I'm a big fan of Michael Giacchino and his score. I think this is hands down his best score he's ever composed.
Wow, I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, me
highly.
too, strongly.
I think his score on Lost is the best he's ever done. The TV show.
I like Lost. I love The Incredibles.
Yeah, The Incredibles.
And The Incredibles is excellent.
But the what I loved about it was, I mean, yeah, he reuses a couple of times. Obviously, John Williams' score, you can't get away from that. You have to have it. But something that I thought Jurassic Park 3 did so poorly was it didn't have anything to identify itself with the music. There's nothing new in it. Lost World does it. There's got a brand new theme in it. This one, there are so many new themes. There's just the main new theme for Jurassic World, which is fantastic. There's the Indominus one. There's the Army one. There's the Raptor one. There's so many new bits of music in this that are so good.
See, I can't even remember anything.
Yeah, I'm
that
struggling.
isn't John Williams' score.
I'm struggling to remember
Yeah,
it as well.
See, when I walked over the first time, I forgot about the John Williams score. I just kept humming up. I kept humming this one, the new one.
Wow.
So that I was like a lot of people going out. I was a little bit worried what they were doing with the Raptors, that they were taming them a bit too much. After they handled the Raptors was so well done. You still get like the viciousness of them in that scene towards the end. But I love how they've turned them into like personality, especially Blue. And going forward in Fallen Kingdom, looks like they're expanding their relationship even more.
See,
Blue
this is
looks
the
like
part I'm not fully on board with. The taming of the Raptors. I think.
See, I don't see it as taming them.
Let's weaponize them again.
I think they're treading a really fine line here. I think where if they're doing it fine at the moment, but I think at any point it could become very corny, like a man and his dog kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh well, you know there was that one shot that like was in the trailers. That's also in the film where like Chris Pratt is riding on the motorcycle like alongside the Raptors, and like a lot of people when they saw that they were like, oh, that's stupid, you know, like and it never really quite went into the corny territory. Yeah. But like I agree, like it really could. It's very.
It hasn't yet.
It's bending at the moment, but you know.
I love that shot. When I saw it in the trailers, the first time I was like, "Oh God, look at that!"
It's also the DVD cover for the Blu-ray cover.
It is
as well.
It's an awesome cover. So there's that whole aspect. I love the idea of the. Again, I was a bit worried about the hybrids when I was talking about hybrids. Like, oh God, please don't go too overboard and crazy, like weird looking Stego Triceratops things. Which is in a lot of the gaming stuff, but thankfully never makes it to the film.
Yeah.
It's really just the Indominus, and I thought the Indominus was fantastic.
Right.
I really liked the setup for it. I liked how it was like, you know, in this modern day, dinosaurs aren't enough. We have to make our own dinosaurs.
Which is true. Like people get bored of stuff so quickly. You're like, how do you get bored of that? And so there was that whole aspect. I loved, obviously, the entire like breakout. Like I thought that was done.
That was really well. I enjoyed it as well.
I don't know. It felt like the characters kind of turned off their brains though. You know, they sort of just went into the cage, or the enclosure, and didn't have any precautions set.
I agree.
It was like they already immediately assumed that it escaped.
I think the franchise has a lot of bonehead decisions.
Oh, that is true. It's like that's nothing new and like exclusive to this film. But I'm just saying.
I think the thing that this film gets right, and it does really well, is that it's just damn fun.
Yeah.
I think this film is a lot of fun. Like you said, seeing the park open is just amazing. It's like as soon as you see Jurassic Park, it's like, wow, I'd love to see what this looks like. Completely working, and here you do. Yeah. Even briefly, you get to see it's still you get to see it.
A big thing with me with this film, because yes, the film is nothing new. The actual storyline.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not blind to the flaws. I can fully see them. But I think with like the film, like I said, it's so much fun. And a bit like you with Justice League. Like you obviously see the flaws in the film,
of course,
but you get so much enjoyment out of it that really overrides a lot of the.
Don't you make that exhale side?
You have fun. Of course, and that's the same thing with me with Lost World. Not the case with Jurassic Park 3, like we already talked about. But here, this is so much fun, and I think the thing that really drives the film with this particular film is the nostalgia.
Right.
Which they get spot on. That whole sequence when Gray and Zach are walking through the old ruins of the visitor center, and you get that very faint, somber piano version of the Jurassic Park theme,
which they also used in like the first trailer.
Yeah, which was fantastic. Yeah, and you see the mural of the raptor where you saw the shadow in the original film, and you see the remains of like the bones, the the T-Rex skeleton that was in the banner and everything. That was so good. I loved all that, and I think that's why the film still elevates me because the first film I hold so dearly. Having a film be pretty much a love letter to the first film, regardless of how basic the story is, it's always going to be a winner for me. Which why the new one, I'm curious how it is, because obviously the nostalgia will be lesser in this one. So this one has to be a better film for it to match this one, if that makes any sense.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I think that there's nothing wrong with nostalgia, but there are times where a film can, like, you know, rely too much on it. I'm not saying that I think Jurassic World does. I'm just saying that, like, I don't think that it has enough of its own merits for me to actually really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the same time, I've never really had, like, a big connection to the original film.
Yeah.
Like, I only recently rewatched it and really started to love it. Like, after years of not seeing it, but I don't know. It's just, I feel like this you know, the sort of bad stuff in this film just sort of weigh it down a bit too much for me. I mentioned before that I don't like the characters.
Yeah.
I like the characters.
I think that Bryce Dallas Howard's character is just annoying.
Okay.
She's just sort of neglectful, and then, you know, of course, when everyone's under threat, then she becomes caring. But I don't know. It didn't seem.
But see, I think that's the point. Like, she's so
Work
oriented. She's even cold towards her family.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's a wake up call. She's like, oh, you know, I'm becoming a robot almost. I'm this corporate kind of
Yeah, I get.
hollow kind of like person, and she wakes up to that.
Yeah, I get the idea. I just think that it's sort of just very basic and sort of two-dimensional. Chris Pratt is fun, but he's playing Chris Pratt at this point, where, you know, he's just the really suave, really charismatic character that, you know, everyone will enjoy watching, even though he's got really nothing to him. And then the kids are fine. I think that they're fine. I think that the older brother's a bit sort of all over the place, but, you know, I don't know. It's just the great thing about Jurassic Park is the fact that the characters are so lovable, and you see this park through their eyes, and then you also see the danger through their eyes, and you want them to, like, you know, be okay. You don't want them to die. But in this film, I just didn't feel that.
I did. Yeah.
That's well said.
Yeah.
I agree and disagree with you at the same time.
Yeah. I fully see, like, obviously me, I got a little more personal attachment to the film, so I see it through my own nostalgia and, like, memories of the first one. Obviously, you don't have that attachment to it, so obviously you're not going to have that.
Yeah.
And I like how they still acknowledge, like, John Hammond, and you see him around and stuff like that. I mean, it's the transition going from the old to the new, I think, was handled very, very well. And there's enough callbacks just in, like, the look of the film that it looks like Jurassic Park, but it feels very different at the same time. And
yeah, definitely, I agree with that.
Yeah, I love that whole the aesthetic of the film. I love. I think it's very pleasing to look at.
Yeah, that's fair.
John, you haven't seen much of it, like, so okay.
Yeah.
Pros and cons.
Okay, mediator.
It's your turn.
Okay, so yeah, I really do like the film. I think it's a lot of fun. It's not a patch on the original. There's not much I can say. Like I'm in the middle. Like, I'm in the middle of you two. I really like it. But at the same time, I agree with some of yours. But unlike you, the fun far outweighs the bad for me in this case. I love seeing the park open, seeing the rides and the attractions and the dinosaurs. I think the CGI is great. I think the action sequences are great.
I do miss the animatronics. So.
When you mentioned, I was just about to say that I think there was a bit of an over-reliance on CGI, which they admitted after making it.
I mean, aren't they trying to, you know, sort of fix that with Fallen Kingdom?
Fallen Kingdom, the director, he specifically created some scenes that are for animatronics, which is cool. There is one beautiful scene in the first one with the dying Apatosaurus, and that's animatronic, and that's done so well. But there's a few. I mean, obviously, when the dinosaurs are running, you can't do that animatronic. But there's some moments when it is literally just a close up of, like, the head, or like when the Indominus is attacking the gyrosphere and the kids are in it. And
it's straight up
and you
CGI
see the
face.
eye kind of like just come down, similar to the T-Rex in the first film. That could have been animatronic, and that would.
Although you don't want to wrap the moment in the kitchen with the hand from the first film.
No, I don't want that. But and same. There's a few times with Blue, like when they're in the cages and they've got like the lock around their heads. That could have been animatronic easily.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe just enhance with CGI to make it a bit more real if they want to do that, but still have animatronic.
Yeah, so the debate about the CGI versus animatronic thing, that doesn't really bother me too much.
It didn't bother me.
I don't think it's jarring as, say, Superman's mustache in Justice League. Like that, you know, something was clearly up with Henry Cavill's lip there. For a movie about dinosaurs, I don't expect there to be animatronic. Like people are really like, oh, that's all CGI, that's crap, blah blah. I'm not that passionate about it. Like, I mean, they're dinosaurs.
I think it's just because
they're not.
No, but I think it's just because the first one it used the animatronics so well.
Oh yeah, and I'm not saying.
The first film is so well known for its practical effects.
Yeah,
of course.
It's
considering this is a sequel and it's trying to pay tribute to the first one, I think it would be nice to have a bit more.
Of course, that's a good
animatronics.
point. That's a good point.
But you know, I didn't think of it until the movie finished. Like, oh, hang on, it was just the one scene with the animatronic, but it doesn't detract from the film at all.
For me, even though Fallen Kingdom looks like it's going to, like they say, oh, we're trying to right this wrong. Well, not even wrong. We're trying to right.
No, it's not a wrong. It's just yeah.
I think the movie will still be. I think anyone who has a problem with CGI is still going to have the same problem with Fallen Kingdom because the trailers are like 99% CGI. Like there doesn't appear to be any.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure there will be animatronics, but I think people are like, oh, it's fine. Fallen Kingdom is just going to be. It's not. Like it's going to be exactly the same. Yeah. So I think it's pretty moot them talking about.
Yeah.
So inevitably, what are you giving? What star rating are you giving?
Well, like I said the other day when we were reviewing, I can't remember what it was, Lost World or Jurassic Park 3.
One of them.
Yeah. JP3 is the only one I don't get 5 stars, which automatically makes this one a 5-star film.
Okay.
I love it. It's in my top 5 films of all time, and like I said, nothing will ever top Jurassic Park, the first one. It's even if a better made film comes out, nothing can top that kind of connection that you have to a film when you're a kid.
Absolutely.
So nothing will ever top that. This comes damn close to doing that, ranking-wise.
Wow, okay.
But, like I said, because nothing will ever breach those top 2 spots where Jurassic Park and Jaws are, for it to come that high, it's pretty high. But there is, like, it's literally, like, even though it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, there's a massive gap between 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4. So when I say it comes damn close to being my favourite film of every other movie, excluding Jurassic Park and Jaws.
Alright.
Wow.
But yeah, this is I'm curious to see how high Fallen Kingdom comes up against this because it is going to be a different film to Jurassic World.
Definitely.
I'm not really looking forward to it if I'm completely honest. I don't know. I'm very confused about how I feel at the moment, but you know, hopefully it'll be able to do some stuff pretty well. I feel like I'll give my score now just because, you know, let's not end on the lowest score.
Yeah, please. No.
2.5 stars from me. I think it's just average. I don't think I'll watch it anytime soon in the future. It's got some decent stuff, some good set pieces. It's just got too much that weighs it down for me from really being an enjoyable film. And, you know, I don't have that nostalgia connection as well. So, that's me.
Yeah. I mean, similar review-wise to you, but I'm definitely more about the positives. I'm giving this 4 stars because, yeah, unlike you, I think the fun far outweighs the bad in this, and it's just a damn entertaining movie, and I think it's a good addition to the franchise. So yeah, 4 stars.
5.
2.5.
5. I'm ending on a good note.
We got eyes on target. Light it up!
Something's wrong. They're communicating.
We're talking about an animal here.
A highly intelligent animal.
Alright guys, those are our thoughts on Jurassic World. Let us know what you thought of the film. Did you love it or did you hate it? Or are you in between like me? Let us know. Keep an eye on the channel in the next coming days. We will have our review finally for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I bet you're excited.
just a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. That'll be up soon. Until next time, we'll see you at the movies.